Um, I don't know why I'm doing this video. I don't think anyone ever prepares you for um losing an animal. Um, I think when you're a human, you get told your diagnosis, or you get told that you're poorly, or you can tell someone that you're poorly. But I think it's harder when it's an animal because they can't actually tell you what's wrong with them. Um, 2 days ago, me and my husband lost our first um, dog together, our first little puppy, a little boy, and it actually sucks. If you've ever lost an animal, you'll completely understand, but it actually is gut wrenching. I've come back to it today. I tried yesterday and I couldn't cope. This morning I'm a wreck, as you can tell. It's awful. Like, it's horrible. I'm trying to pull myself together because I've got a full day of clients till 8 o'clock tonight. Yesterday was really hard. Tuesday was unbearable. It was awful going back to the house. We have got 2 other dogs as well. One of them has been with Simba since they were puppies. Yesterday, Craig came and met me from work and we went for a walk. And we walked on the front and we were talking about him and saying like, oh, you know, do you remember when he did this? And do you remember when he did that? And trying to smile about memories that we had of him. Because even though he was a chihuahua, he had a massive character. And we were walking on the front and it had been raining a little bit, but it hadn't been that bad. It was a bit sunny. And in the distance we could see like a little rainbow at the bottom of this cloud where the sea was, and we're taking pictures of it. But carrying on walking, we're still talking about him. And I said to Craig, I went, where that rainbow is where we took Simba the first time on the beach. And he absolutely hated the sand. It was wet. And it was all in his paws. And we took him to see Craig's mum at the pub, and she was going mad because he was jumping all over the seats with his paws be full of sand and jumping all over her jeans and stuff. And then we went for a cocktail, as we do. And the last video I did with Simba with his little cowboy hat on, that song came on. So that was another sign. And then a song from our wedding came on that we've never heard in there. That came on, and we were like, a wreck. And we were leaving. We looked at the tower, Blackpool Tower, and it was a little blue. And again, it must have been a sign from Simba. His last collar was blue before we changed it to the red one, and his first ever collar was red. And we went and had some pictures printed off for him. We've done a little area for him at the house. And yeah, it's so weird saying hi and good morning to a picture now, instead of saying hi and good morning to a little dog that used to drive us mad, but we loved him. I said to Craig the other day, sorry guys, like, I really hope that he knows how much he was loved by us, because we loved him so much. So we were sitting last night talking, and we were on ChatGPT because it's our favourite thing now, and we were asking about what represents Chihuahua's flowers. What flowers represent Chihuahuas. And one of them was a sunflower, which is Craig's favourite flower. It's always been Craig's favourite flower. And it was to represent their loyalty, the joy, and their sunny and bold character. And Simba definitely had those traits. He was full of character, full of it, and he was so mischievous. And we were saying, like, Craig used to secretly give him little tidbits of food without the girls knowing or without me knowing. And I said last night, whenever I used to get Craig a chicken egg fried rice, I'd always give Simba a bit of the chicken behind everyone's back. Like, come on in, yeah. And it just made me laugh that we both were as bad as each other with him. And we spoiled him unconditionally. Not that we don't spoil the other two girls, but when he's your first puppy, your first baby and your first little boy, you do, I think, spoil them a little bit more. The second flower was marigolds, which is obviously a Mexican tradition, which is where Chihuahuas originated from, and it's to help guide the spirits to come back to the loved ones. When it's the I don't want to pronounce it wrong, but the Day of the Dead festival, they do a day which is the 27th of October, which is a day for the animals to come home. So we are going to plant these in the garden for our little Simba. God, I hope he's around us all the time. Please guide us, Simba. We love you so much. So yeah, I kind of need to get it all out before I start work because I can't be crying on clients. But yeah, please, if you've got animals, hold them tight, spoil them rotten. Take as many pictures and videos of them as you can. They're definitely part of your family, whether it's a cat, dog, parrot, chickens like we've got. Please hold them tight, guys. Sending you loads of love, everyone.